Hello, this is Robotnika Sexy, and this is our rematch. And no, DBZ, random DBZ guy, versus me again in RU, just like before again. And he revamped his team, and gotta say, it was a good match. Of course, I think I say that about every match that I post, so it might not mean anything anymore. Hopefully it does. But look at his team, look at that. He's got Hitmonlee, he's got Lilligant, he's got like a bunch of really higher end RU Pokemon, and he dropped his Evilite guys, so that sends me a good message. He predicts my taunt because, you know, it's Electrode. And he almost kills me. He gets a special defense drop, which is really funny because it doesn't matter. And I'm just going to get blown out of the water anyway, like no matter what he does. Set up my rain. I was kind of hitting myself for not switching into Aggron. Because, yeah, Aggron pretty much walls his Probopass because I have a Balloon and I have Magnet Rise, so there isn't much you can do, and 2 Earthquakes and he'd be done. But instead I put up the Rain. It ends up kind of paying off because for some reason he switches into Lilligant, his Death Water, and the Hydro Pump almost one-hit KOs, which is pretty funny. I predict the Thunder Wave and go into Giggity just like before, and it works out because he doesn't really have anything else to do to Giggity. He is unaware that Giggity, the Quagsire, has Unaware, so he's just boosting on me, which gives me free Toxic turns, and yeah, his Brick Break doesn't really do a whole much, and he has Life Orb, so that's really cool. So Life Orb and Toxic is just going to take this guy down, and it's really funny because in our first match yesterday, he let me Toxic Stall out his other water Pokemon, which was a Crawdaunt, and he's pretty much doing the same thing here. I guess he forgot that I have Unaware again, as I have said, so he's just kind of hammering away at me. I thought he was going to switch out there, because, you know, Toxic is building up pretty seriously, but he just goes for a Waterfall. Fortunately, he does not flinch me, but yeah man. Breaks my sub and I use Recover, so yeah, I just Toxic Stalled his one Pokemon to death, and now I have full health, so yeah, Quagsire is kind of a problem for him. And I'm loving it, to be honest. Oh yeah. So he goes into Bruce Lee. I was predicting a Fake Out, but he just goes straight for the High Jump Kick. Thanks to Leftovers, I can survive another one, which is just really amazing that Mandibuzz can take High Jump Kicks. Yeah, from anything. I wonder how well it would do against a Medicham, because Medicham definitely has higher attack. It's a double downer there with the Brave Birds, but I think it's worth it because Hitmonlee is kind of scary. He's very naughty, and he has no armor on a Golurk, which is not out yet, and it's kind of bad because you know, even Giggity can't take those deep punches, which means he must have quite a fair amount of attack investment, says me. Just 2-hit KOs me with D-Punch since I hit myself, and yeah, it's basically that story. I'm willing to bet that I can outspeed him with my top speed, modest Mr. Hat, and he switches, and I break the sturdy of his Probopass. If it does indeed have sturdy, it probably does. Luckily, hit the Hydro Pump. It would have been game changing if I had missed and he had landed Thunder Wave. sends out Magneton here. I was kind of predicting a Thunder Wave, but he goes for an Electro Ball. And judging from the damage, I'd say he's Choice Scarfed. So yeah, I just throw... It's really funny because most of my Argument battles lately I have been not using Yanmega at all. And yeah, he outspeeds me, which better confirms that he's Choice Scarfed. I've kind of decided he is Choice Scarfed, so I go straight for the Earthquake. Would have been really bad if I tried to outspeed him, because it wouldn't have worked, probably. Go for Head Smash, because I think it'll do more damage than Earthquake. It might have, I don't really know. Too lazy to calc it. He takes me out with that perfect D-Punch, because of the new guard. And, yeah, just send out Mr. Hat, and because I outspeed, I can finish the game with the Giga Drain. So, that is our pretty close match. It was a 1-0. It was, a far better improvement than our first match that we had yesterday. So yeah, see you later, YouTube.